Fundraising is just like football, and we develop these 11 ways that fundraising is really just like football. And number one is that it's preparation that counts, and it's training and learning plays for the athletes. For fundraising, it's the strategy, research, cultivation, identification, the things that happen before the game, before the season even, that make the big difference. You have to execute. You know, you can have the best football plays, the most masterful coaches or athletes, and then when you see them scrambling and looking confused and things go awry on the field, well, we try and avoid that for our clients, of course, but you have to execute the right strategy at the right time. Execution is key. Third is you have to be prepared to revise your strategy when life happens, when things happen on the football field with injuries and things you didn't plan on. The same thing with fundraising. How do you adapt your strategy to keeping that core best practices that we're so keen on? You build on your preparation, but you revise and adapt to the new circumstances.
Absolutely.
And fourth, you know, sometimes you're looking at the game, oh gosh, recently minute by minute, second by second, but every play, every quarter, every half, and how many times have we seen momentum change and new enthusiasm and new strategy infused?
That's right.
Well, much like that, we are keen on dividing up large campaigns into smaller segments that build on success, each building on the last, and each building momentum. And fifth, football games and campaigns are rallying cries for the faithful. This will be packed with a lot of Bulldog fans, a lot of alumni, a lot of people who never stepped foot on campus in a classroom. But it's a rallying cry for people who support the University of Georgia. Likewise, a campaign builds new friends, new momentum, a rallying cry, whether it's higher education or a worthy nonprofit.
Absolutely, Jeff. We don't want to wear out players, and we don't want to wear out volunteers and staff in tasks that others can do equally well or better. And you keep score. You know, at the end of the day, when 96,000 plus folks walk into Sanford Stadium, they're going to be thinking about the score. Everybody's focused on that. You keep scoring the game, and you keep a lot of statistics.
Mm-hmm.
Possessions, completions, all those statistics that drive coaching decisions. Just like in a campaign where you keep track of goal attainment, the number of asks that are made, or cultivation visits made, volunteers recruited, and other things. Those are so key. Keeping score is something we have to keep top of mind.
Absolutely.
Just like in a campaign where you have to keep track of your goal, your attainment, the number of asks you're making, cultivation visits, how many volunteers are recruited, tons of statistics equally important in fundraising in football. And here's my personal favorite, people want to be part of a winning team.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everybody that enters this stadium today is going to be thinking about that one thing, winning the game.
Yeah.
Success begets success. We all want to be part of a meaningful cause as well. And you have to keep focused. Now today when we walk into this stadium and 96,000 plus fans are rocking out, the focus is one thing in the stands, but on the field, that focus has to be so clear and unwavering. There's so much noise in the stadium that fans, and this can happen with your own fans, cause a lot of distraction. There are a lot of experts, most who have never played college ball or into professional coaching. Likewise in fundraising, we have so many well-intentioned people, staff and volunteers who prefer their own strategies. And most often that turns out to be special events, grant writing, and grassroots appeal. And leadership. I don't think we can say enough about leadership, can we? Leadership can transform and inspire a football team, just like we're hoping it does today when we walk into that stadium. Leadership and good leadership can also inspire your fundraising team. The right leaders bring life to a cause and confidence in making an investment. And finally, there's always another game, is there not? You know, that's hard sometimes. We think about today's game, but there's always another season in football, and there will always be another campaign in fundraising. Remember that you will need healthy players and committed donors and volunteers for your next effort as well.